I first heard about healthy families at the Casey Clinic at the first time that I went to get prenatal care. The first thing that it said is they will help with how to take care of a baby, especially a newborn, because I didn't know how to do that. I was in my last trimester of my pregnancy, so I was anxious at the moment because it's like, what am I going to do with a newborn? Neither my husband at the time, and we didn't know anything about babies, especially holding a newborn. That was one of the scariest things for me, and also I think a baby is just to think about it, that how I was going to do that. So immediately when I told the Casey Clinic that I wanted the program, so like in a week or two, somebody called me and we set up an appointment and she came to my home. And at that point, she started asking me so many questions about my childhood. It was the first time in my life that I spoke with somebody about my childhood. A lot of things were coming to my mind, like, okay, things that I didn't remember. But then I went into labor, so that's when I met Maria. Because she called me, she wanted to set up an appointment. She said that I qualified for the program. And then I was in labor already, and I said, listen, I need to go to the hospital right now. And it was my first time going to the hospital too. And she said, I'll meet you there. At the moment, I didn't know what was going on. So she talked to me about the baby blues, which was normal. But then when 2 weeks passed and I was continue feeling really bad, that's what she helped me to understand what depression was, that it was something normal, that I shouldn't feel ashamed about it. Or they educated me, I would say the word educated me about mental health, that it exists. It exists, even though for some people my thing is not, it's just people, they call them crazy or lazy, because that's one of the things they're using women if they don't want to get out from bed. And to learn that all that it happens, it's real. If Northern Virginia Family Services didn't exist, I don't know if I will be here, because I attempted with my life when I was very depressed. And Maria was the one who was calling me even at nighttime to make sure I was okay. I don't know what would have happened with me and with my baby girl. One of the things that I learned, that I was actually abused when I was a child. So, in knowing how to break a cycle of abuse, so had helped me to educate these women, teaching them that you don't have to abuse your child, to discipline and learn about the positive discipline, so that they can be able to bond with that baby. It's just to give them love. That's all they need, and attention. But if somebody has been abused as a child, the abuse will continue, and they're not going to be able to bond with that child. So education is the key. When we see like gang involvement, we see even teenagers or adults getting in trouble a lot, first thing that comes to my mind is, what happened to him or to her when she was a child? There is a story behind that person. So now, instead of judging a person, first thing that comes to my mind is, what happened to him when he was a child? What happened to her?
Glenda's story is a great example of the impact that the program does to the families and the community that we work with. I saw how she became self-sufficient and independent, and that how much she learned with the program. When we interviewed her, we were like, wow, she is the one that we need here, because she will be able to help other parents with her experience as a mom and her experience in the program.
When I was a client, there are moments that you just think like, it's too good to be true, especially something free. So when I started working, I was thinking there might be something else in there, maybe they're getting something from all this. Now I know that whatever they did with me, is completely free for real. And to know that they actually want to help families. We learn so much from each other. Experience, we have people here who's been working for 15, 20 years. So, and that experience that you get from them is huge. Because of Northern Virginia Family Services, the community has been a big impact in the community. And the reason is we have families from all over the world. And we know how hard it is to get used to this country with different language, different culture. So Northern Virginia Family Services has been able to get all this community together practically under one roof. So, and the benefits are great. And because we know that if you give support to the family, you're supporting kids. And that's the main thing. If you're supporting kids, you know, even the country is going to have a better future, because children are our future.